Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This blog is part 3 of a blog I'm doing on behalf of John Wayne Scantlebury. And at first blush, it seems very complicated, extreme. Even in his mind, he is just amazed as to what happened and how it happened. So he has retained attorneys and investigators, and he's trying his best to get back his birthright, the land that his family owned in Barbados, 330 acres one way, 75 acres another way. This is page 1 of an affidavit of findings, fraudulent deeds stolen, 320 acres plus 75 acres. And this is a notice of complaint, page 1, page 2, page 3. And in all of this, Mr. Scantlebury is alleging that the land surveyor, O as in orange, A as in apple, Pilgrim, he is the one who drew out the plans, and after that was done, there was fraudulent. See, he is saying that this is A.O. Pilgrim's handwriting when he did the survey for the land. This is A.O. Pilgrim's handwriting, and it continues here. It continues here, but here, Mr. Scantlebury, right here, he is alleging that there's a different type of handwriting, and this is where the fraud started. And this handwriting continues on page 9, 10, 11, 12, page 13, page 14. And this handwriting kind of strengthens the hold that other people may have on the land, but he is attesting, he is swearing that A.O. Pilgrim's work on this particular plot of land, it's a lot acreages, okay? 320 one way and 75 another way. He is attesting that everything was done to circumvent his family owning this land. Now, I would like you to go, this is going on naked departure, and it's a document that's going to be there just in case you need to go back and take a look. I just went through the pages, and when I asked him, well, who owns the land, all that land that was stolen from your heritage, from your kinfolk? He is saying that Light and Power, they are on 10 acres, about 10 acres, and the rest is owned by the government of Barbados, and they consider it crown land. And right now, where the Arawak cement factory was in St. Lucie area, remember the Arawak cement factory is gone now, but they're planning on building 4 houses in that area, 400 houses, and he has already given notice that they're building on land that is owned by his family, that they have no right to build on that particular section of St. Lucie. And he has not heard back from, he has hired attorneys to send letters to the government and to the minister in charge of building houses and land and stuff like that. He has not heard back from them. But this whole affidavit, it starts from here. When John Wayne Scantlebury is saying that this part of this particular document is authentic. This part here is authentic, okay? But from here, this is where the defrauding, this is what becomes suspect when there's a different handwriting, and that handwriting continues on page 10, page 11, page 12, page 13, page 14. If you keep on following this particular issue, this particular installment, this is part 3, and maybe you can direct Mr. Scantlebury to experts who can fish this thing out, and maybe you can try to figure out if the Barbados government take people's land, if it's a lot, and they think that they can do something better with it. You have to find out if they take people's land and call it crown land to do what they need to do with it without paying for it. You can take land. You can say that you need land for what, to build roads and to build highways or whatever, but the owners need to be paid. So I think that John Wayne Scantlebury, he's going to need all your eyes on this, all your help in this. And he is not the only one. He is not the only one in Barbados whose family has had a big parcel of land and who has had it taken from them. In part 2, I mentioned the alleged attorneys who may have had a hand in all of this. Go to part 2. This is part 3. There's going to be a part 4. There's going to be a part 5. So I invite you to stay with him. Stay with John Wayne Scantlebury. And maybe with your questioning, you can help him. You can educate him. You can help him. You can point him in the right directions, where to go, if it is possible, what attorney he can hire to figure this thing out. Once before, his family owned plantations. Now it's zero, and there's zero money to show for the zero plantations that are gone. Where is the money, or where would the plantations be? You cannot have one without the other. You cannot own something one day and not own it and not show money being bought, being exchanged for that particular land. So it needs to be straightened out. I don't think that his family it wasn't gifted to the government. And find out, just do whatever you can do to help a fellow citizen. He is a fellow citizen, okay? He is born of Barbados, okay? Born of Barbados, and he is here before you, asking for your help in figuring this thing out. And it may not only, it's him now, and it's not only him, but it could be you. If you decided to buy land, this could happen to you. You're thinking that your kids are going to inherit it. It may not happen. Things do not happen the way you think it's going to happen. You've read in history how they, quote unquote, they allow you to buy land, but then they come back and take it. They allow you to buy it. They get all their money. You've bought it. Fair and square. You've bought it. But then they come back to take it because you're not supposed to have generational wealth. That's not in the plan for you. And you don't even have that in your plan for yourself. You don't have that in your plans. So it's very easy to come back to take something from you after you have paid for it. Why do you think they're so rich? Why do you think so many people are so little? It's few that they hoard so much money. It's because you're being tricked. You're being tricked, okay? So John Wayne Scantlebury is here. And he is trying, see, he's doing his affidavits of findings, and he's talking about the fraudulent deeds, stolen 320 acres or 75 acres. He has the notices of complaints, more than one, and he is fighting for his life and his birthright, his life and his birthright. And I invite you to go through the pages that I have shown you here. Let me start back from 1. I'll go, see, I'll show you there. You can stop it and read it. So you can see the whole thing, okay? Because maybe some parts were cut off. See here. And then this will be the end of this blog. So go through here. That's the end of that part. So you can see the entire pages, okay? It's the end of this part. But the thing is, it seems as though Light and Power has part of his family's property, part of his birthright, and the Barbados government has taken other parts where they intend to build homes. There was a part that the cement factory was on, and that is slated for 400 homes, and the other parts are considered Crown land. And where does he go from there? Where does John Wayne Scanterbury go from there? You know, who can help him? Who can help him figure this thing out and get paid? If they don't want to give it back to him, pay him. Pay him for his land. Pay him. See, this is where he is attesting that this handwriting is not the surveyor's handwriting. It's a different handwriting. These are copies that he got from the registry. Okay, this is his receipt. Okay, so I've shown you everything that I have. This is part 3 of Stolen Plantations from the John Wayne Scanterbury's family inheritance. Okay. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.